An NBC News exclusive interview with President-elect Donald Trump. Trump sitting down with our own Kristen Welker moments ago in his first network interview since being elected president. The wide-ranging sit-down taped just blocks away from here at New York City's Trump Tower. It airs this Sunday on Meet the Press. And here's some of what Trump had to say about his embattled nominee for Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, late today.
It looks like Pete is doing well now. I mean, people were a little bit concerned. He's a young guy with a tremendous track record, actually. He went to Princeton and went to Harvard. He was a good student at both, but he loves the military, and I think people are starting to see it. So we'll be working on his nomination along with a lot of others.
Since you bring him up, do you still have confidence in Pete Hegseth?
Yes, I do. I really do. He's a very smart guy. I've known him through Fox, but I've known him for a long time. And he's basically a military guy. I mean, every time I talk to him, all he wants to talk about is the military. He's a military guy.
Have you gotten assurances from senators that he's going to be confirmed? Do you think he can make it?
No. I think he will, yeah. I've had a lot of senators call me up saying he's fantastic.
You don't drink yourself.
No.
You've talked about how devastating drinking can be.
Yeah.
How concerned are you that the person who you picked for this top job at the Defense Department, at least according to those who've worked with him, has struggled with drinking?
But I've spoken to people that know him very well, and they say he does not have a drinking problem.
Right.
Fresh off that interview, Kristen Welker joins us live tonight at Top Story. Kristen, this looks like an amazing interview. Really great questions there. I do want to get your sense, though, on Pete Hegseth.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's standing the ground and he's going to support Pete Hegseth.
That was my takeaway, Tom. He was very definitive. He does have confidence in him. He did not hesitate when I asked him that question. And when I asked him about some of the allegations that are facing Pete Hegseth, he seemed to really downplay those and insisted that, look, the bottom line is he thinks he's got the right background. He is the type of person he's looking to lead the Defense Department. And when I pressed him on the fact that so many people who've worked with Pete Hegseth have said that they have noticed that he has struggled with alcohol, you heard the president there defend him and say, look, I've spoken to a lot of people. I think the fact that he has delved so deeply into trying to figure out what is the root of this problem underscores, you know, he is standing by him for now. I also thought it was notable, though, Tom, when I asked if he'd gotten assurances from senators.
That was
he
interesting.
said no.
Right.
He said no, he hasn't gotten assurances yet. No senators have come out and said outright no, they're not going to support him. But at the same time, he's not confident he's got the votes right now. He says he thinks he does, but he's not confident.
You covered President Trump when he was in the White House. You had that big interview when you launched Meet the Press, and now you talked to him here. What were your key takeaways from this interview? I
think one of my biggest takeaways, Tom, is that he believes he does have a mandate after having won the popular vote by 1.6%, after having swept the battleground states. And I asked him basically about how he sees his first 100 days in office. And he talked about some of the top agenda items that he's been talking about on the campaign trail, from tariffs to the border to other policies. And we delve into all of that with him. And I really try to pin him down on what we can expect over these next 4 years. His second term in office, by the way, he is the second president ever to win non-consecutive terms. The first was Grover Cleveland.
Did you get the sense that he feels he has that mandate?
I do get the sense that he feels as though he has that mandate. And he talked about the fact that he wants to get going on day one.
He's already
a lot
started,
of these. NBC News had reported that he does plan to enact a flurry of executive actions. And he confirmed, yes, that is the case. He plans to do that on everything from immigration, the border, to the economy, trying to lower prices. What does it look like, though? We know that executive actions can face a lot of legal challenges, and so we'll have to see how that goes.
We look forward to that interview. Kristen, so great to have you here tonight.
Great to be here.
It's a must-see exclusive, and of course, you can watch it this Sunday on Meet the Press.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.